What is up, you awesome person? Clunky here. Hopefully you are doing well, and today we're going to talk about what are the mains that I'm going to play and what mains you should be playing in the War Within, the new expansion that is coming up very soon. I'm going to go ahead and start by the specs, which I'm most likely not going to play, or maybe play once or twice. And the first one is going to be Blood DK. Blood DK actually was my first character that I've played in World of Warcraft back in Cataclysm, back when I was a clicker. Yes, good old times. Back then, Blood DK was just like so awesome. Back in the day, I was absolutely clueless about what I was doing. I was clicking my spells and but I was surviving with Blood DK. But I'm gonna be honest, things have changed. And for everything apart from Blood DK absolutely looks the exact same in the War Within. And for that one reason, I'm gonna skip on it, man. I'm gonna skip on it. I would say most likely gonna place the tank DH right here. Okay, I'm not using the right names of all the characters in the War Within because they all have different names, and I feel like it's going to be super confusing, especially if there's like new players watching this video right now. So the tank specs, I mean, they look great and all, but I'm not really sure about it. Maybe the only one that I will be testing a lot is the Bear Druid. The Bear Druid, always one of my favorite tanks in the game. It looks great. You can stealth with it, you can spin bases, you can pretty much run flags. You're doing everything pretty good, man. So I'm most likely gonna play that one, Tank Pally. I maybe gonna try it a couple of times just to see what's happening with the spec, because I'm interested in watching and learning all the spells, the new abilities and stuff, but I'm not sure about that one. I really am not sure about that one. And then we got like the Brewmaster, which I'm not gonna play. I mean, it looks good, but that's not my play style. So if you want to play it, that's all good. Just let me know which tank spec you guys are gonna be playing in the War Within down in the comments section below. Okay, so DK's off course. I'm gonna play Frost DK like a maniac. That looks absolutely fantastic. Now you can mount on your freaking horse while in battle. That is actually cool or dumb, you tell me. And then we're gonna be playing with Unholy DK for sure. If you guys don't know about it, we actually got Abomination back. Yes, the big fat zombie. Okay, when you use that ability, basically what it does, it creates a big fat zombie. Literally, he's very huge. And then when the zombie walks into a group of people, it literally infects them with huge dot damage. So that's wow. I'm gonna have such a blast. I'm just hoping that they keep the pet playstyle with Unholy, just spamming pets everywhere. That literally was the best reason for me to just like roll a spec in Dragonflight. Just the way they made it with the tier set, that whenever you use Apocalypse, like you get so many zombies on the screen. It's just so freaking cool. What about the next one? Oh, let's go for Assassination Rogue, of course. Assassination Rogue looks absolutely phenomenal. That spec, I don't know what happened at Blizzard. I'm pretty sure the spec is broken right now in pre-patch. It must be broken, but the way Assassination plays out with the AoE poison builds and stuff, I cannot stop playing Assassination. By the way, if you guys haven't checked my newest videos about Rogue, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm literally one-shotting everything. That spec is just so much fun, mind-blowing, fun. So I would highly encourage you guys to check the spec up. What about Subtlety? I mean, that's a big maybe. If they keep it that way with low damage, I'm not very much sure if I'm gonna be enjoying it at all. Maybe try it, but as of right now, I don't think I will be playing it that much. Maybe if they actually update the character, make it like look better and feel better, I will be playing it out. But as of right now, I'm very generous on a maybe. As of right now, it's a big nope. Okay, but if they change it, it's going to be a maybe. What about Devastation Evoker? Yeah, yes, hallelujah, baby. That is going to be so dumb. Devastation Evoker. I don't know if you guys watch anything related about the War Within. Devastation Evoker is getting disintegrate, but now it is going to be called Mass Disintegrate. Literally, when you press your disintegrate, you will be attacking like 5 people with your disintegrate, which is absolutely... I mean, I don't know what Blizzard has been smoking lately, but it is going to be playable. And also, they're making it so that whenever you're going to do your big stun, okay, while you are stunning, you're going to be able to steer. So choose a direction at which you're aiming your character while you're into the animation of your stun ability, which is... Oh! Okay, so next one, yeah, we're going to go with Retribution Paladin. Literally called Herald of the Sun. I don't know if you guys know or noticed, but every time Red gets a rework, it's the most broken spec for a couple of months. So I'm expecting the same thing to happen in the War Within. I'm a billion% sure that Herald of the Sun is going to be busted. That's not the reason why I'm going to be playing the spec, obviously, but, you know, feeling powerful with your holy... warrior, just smashing holy light everywhere, watching the freaking damage through the roof feels awesome. So I would highly encourage you guys to go check it out. It looks super good, and I would be maining that character for sure. Next one is going to be Feral Druid. Okay, Feral Druid looks super cool, and the War Within, as of right now, it's a big maybe, okay? But if they're bringing back the bleed build and spamming bleeds on your targets and watching their health drop like crazy. Also, please Blizzard, bring back the instant cyclone. I know people don't like it that much, but as a Drin main, man, that would be so freaking awesome. Being able to free cast, instantly use your cyclones with your procs. Man, I miss the Mist of Pandaria Feral Druid. That was such a blast. If Feral Druid looks as in Mist of Pandaria, it is going to be a main. It is going to be a main, absolutely. Easy pick. But as of right now, it is a huge maybe, okay? Much higher than Subtlety. Yo, we literally forgot about the Tank Warrior, okay? As of right now, I would say it's a pretty big nope, okay? But hear me out. They're saying that you're going to be able to build your Tank Warrior as more of a DPS type of tank or more as of a protection type of tank, if that makes sense. So basically, you're going to be able to play around with your build, making it so that your protection warrior deals way more damage or is just like way more tanky. So that speaks a lot to my heart. I'm not really sure if it's exactly how they describe it. I will most likely be playing it, okay? But if it's not as they are describing it, it's going to be a no. Randomly picking one. Holy Pally. It is going to be a solid maybe. The reason why is during the last 4 seasons in Dragonflight, Holy Paladin was only good for like, what, 1 season, and then it got nerfed, and nobody likes to play Holy Pally. So, I mean, the way Holy Pally works is you literally use a beacon, okay? It drops a beacon on a lot of your allies, and then when you heal someone, it heals everything. So that's a super cool way to heal people. I feel like the spec is super fun to play, though it looks super weak compared to, let's say, Discipline Priest and Mistweaver Monk are literally eating Holy Pallies like a freaking bowl of Cheerios in the morning. There's like no comparison. Like, Mistweaver and Discipline Priest is just like way better. So if it stays like that, I don't feel like learning a spec which is like much weaker than the other ones, if that makes sense. We need to start filling up that alt space, okay? So there we go, boys. We will be playing a Demon Hunter Havoc in the War Within. Okay, let's be honest. Demon Hunter is like the most hated character across every game, every freaking country, every planet, every galaxies. Demon Hunter is the most hated spec ever, period, okay? But it's super fun to play. So I will be for sure alting the heck out of that character, and hopefully you guys too, because it's very, very fun. What about the mage specs? Yeah, for sure, fire mage is going to be one of my favorite one. Okay, fire is getting I think the best rework out of all the major specs by far. Like, they're getting insanely cool looking abilities. They're getting a phoenix that's spam casting greater pyroblast. You're getting a meteor that drops a comet storm and a meteor of fire. Like, it looks absolutely phenomenal. If you guys haven't checked out how it looks, how Fire Mage looks in the War Within, I would highly suggest you guys go and check that out. It looks super good. Then we got Frost Mage. I will be playing Frost Mage, but I will be placing a high emphasis on Fire Mage because honestly, man, Frost Mage was just so average for the past 4 seasons, okay? And 1 year, Frost Mage was just like super okay-ish looking, and I'm kind of expecting the same in the War Within. Arcane Mage is going to be one of those specs where I cannot pass on the spec. Arcane Mage looks super great in the War Within. Will I be maining it? I don't think so, but I will for sure be playing it a lot. What about Windwalker? Yes, of course, I will be alting that character for sure. It looks super fun, though the only thing I don't like about Windwalker is it's all or nothing. Like, you're so squishy. I hope they kind of fix that, because I don't feel like fighting for a bit and then getting crushed and having to run the whole time. It's a little bit too weak on the defensive compared to, let's say, a Retribution Paladin. Retribution Paladin, like, you've got bubble, you've got so many ways to just like stay alive, lay on hands. You can literally make yourself immune to all magical damage. As in Windwalker, you've got more damage than the Red Paladin if you're doing stuff right, but the squishiness makes me not want to main that character. Outlaw Rogue? Yeah, that's a big meh, man. That's a big meh. I don't know what it is about Outlaw that I don't like. I just don't like it. I'm gonna pass up on it. Hopefully you guys are gonna like it in the War Within, but nothing really seems to shine about that character, except maybe, like, he's a pirate, like shooting guns. That's pretty cool, I guess, but that's pretty much the only thing that's cool about this character, in my opinion. Okay, so next up is going to be Affliction Warlock. It is going to be a big maybe. I do like dot-based characters, okay, like Shadow Priest, but I don't know what it is about Affliction Warlock that makes me not want to like play that character as much. It is going to be a big maybe, all right? Big maybe. Very, very big maybe. What about Holy Priest? Yeah, it's going to be a nope, dude. Maybe I'm going to try it out a bit, but it does not fit my playstyle. It looks great. It looks very great. And I encourage you guys to try it out, like I will. But it does not look as good and play as good as, let's say, Discipline Priest. Discipline Priest will most likely be, no, more like maybe, okay? It's not gonna be an alt, but I'm gonna play a lot this character. I'm gonna try it out at least, at the very least. And then we got Healer Devoker, Restoration Devoker. It is going to be a big meh. It's not my cup of tea at all. I don't know what it is. It's just not my playstyle. And Esmet Trami, oh bro, if it stays like this, I will not even check it out. But what's happening right now is Ali Shami is getting a huge freaking rework. It looks absolutely fantastic. So if they stick with that concept and allow Enhancement Shami to look nearly as good as Ali Shami, we're going to be alting the heck out of Enhancement Shami. But as of right now, I've checked a little bit how it looks in the War Within, and honestly, it does not even look that great, honestly. But Ali Shami looks absolutely mind-blowing. I believe it's not going to be a S tier spec, but nonetheless, it's going to be very, very enjoyable, because as Ellie, you're going to be able to literally summon ancestors, which are gonna like spam casts, LE blasts, okay, elemental blasts, and also lava bursts. So you're going to be able to summon a lot of them. So it's going to be super cool looking. Hopefully it's very fun to play too. What about Shadow Priest? Yeah, for sure, man. Top main. It is going to be so cool in the War Within. Basically, you're going to be able to be half Discipline Priest and half Shadow Priest, if that makes sense. It's going to be most likely very OP. And I do like the playstyle of Shadow Priest. Ever since I've started my Shadow Priest and Mist of Pandaria, wow, just spamming dots and watching the health bars of people just going bam. It makes it rush of dopamine. Rush of dopamine every freaking time. Marksman Hunter most likely will be maining that character. Hopefully we get something new, because Sniper Shot got nerfed. It was pretty much the staple ability for Marksman Hunter. Marksman Hunter is always like such an OP and strong spec and RBG. Not that great in solo queue arenas, but in big scale battles, wow, Marksman Hunter is just like, I don't know what it is. It's just that great. You're a freaking sniper. I think they pretty much nailed the class fantasy for Marksman Hunter and Dragonflight. You're a freaking hunter. You're just going stealth. You hunt your target, and whenever you draw that bow, you freaking sniper shot someone, and you drop that hell bar like crazy. It's just so great. Hopefully they can bring something into the War Within for Marksman Hunter, because right now Marksman Hunter kind of got nerfed quite a lot. I mean, it was well deserved. I'm not dumb. I'm not that dumb, but hopefully they can bring something into the class that feels unique, just like in Dragonflight. We're gonna move on to a Beast Mastery. It's going to be a super high maybe, okay, during Dragonflight. We had this super cool tier set, which would allow us to like summon a new pet that would use kill command whenever we would press that ability. So just having a lot of pets attacking your target feels super great as Beast Mastery, though in PvP, like big scale battles, it's not that great because your pets get rooted and everything. So hopefully they actually keep that concept, being able to like summon a big pack of monsters, like freaking eating your enemies alive. That would be so great. Hopefully they keep that same style for Beast Mastery, and I will be most likely alting that character. But as of right now, it looks great. I'm not very much sure. Yo, Mistweaver, yes, most likely gonna alt that character, okay? It's kind of hard to choose between Discipline Priest and Mistweaver. Mistweaver seems to be super strong against caster characters, just being able to dispel everything, and with Revival, and very short cooldown too. I believe it's 1.5 minutes CD. And I mean, the class fantasy also feels super cool, dropping some big cocoons on people, preventing all the damage in the world, saving people, teleporting, like being very evasive, hard to catch. It's going to be such a blast in game modes just like solo queue RBG, which is going to be most likely a super popular game mode for the upcoming the War Within. So I would highly suggest you guys to look into the Mistweaver. Okay, Fistweaver I believe is going to be reworked or buffed, because Fistweaver right now actually sucks big balls. I've seen a bunch of people play Fistweaver, and it's not as hard to survive against a good Fistweaver as how it was like in season 1 or 2 of Dragonflight. Fury Warrior. I mean, maybe it looks pretty cool. You're gonna be able to mix Fury Warrior with Arms Warrior, like literally as a Fury Warrior in the War Within, you're gonna be able to use Blade Storm. Okay, it won't have the same duration. I believe it's way shorter if you use the Blade Storm talents on your Fury Warrior, but you can use Blade Storm, so that's pretty cool. Blade Storm! And what about freaking Arms Warrior? Yes, I'm going to alt that character, just smashing your Blade Storm ability, just jumping into like 10 people, spamming your Blade Storm, slowing everything, putting bleeds on everything. It's just a lot of fun. It's not the greatest solo shuffle class ever, I know, but it's super fun to play. So I highly encourage you guys, if you like to play melee, to check on Arms Warrior. Survival Hunter looks super cool. I cannot wait to test it out. And the War Within, as of right now, I'm not very much enjoying it that much, okay? If I want to play a melee, I will be playing a melee. If I want to play a ranged, I will be playing a ranged character. But for people who enjoy this playstyle, having the option to go in melee or ranged, survival is going to be a strong pick. For myself, I will most likely be trying it a lot, but not really my intention to alt it or main it. All right, what about Destruction Warlock? Please buff Chaos Bolt damage, please. Blizzard, are you guys AFK or what's happening right now? Destruction Warlock has disgusting Chaos Bolt damage, and by disgusting I mean very freaking weak damage. Come on, Blizzard, that's a big freaking bolt of chaos. It's supposed to hit like a truck. I'd rather be able to only cast like 1 Chaos Bolt or 2 Chaos Bolt every, like, let's say 15 seconds, and having the ability to deal huge damage than just spamming the ability, which deals not as much damage as a freaking LE Chamois Lava, which is instant ability that does more damage than a casted one. Yeah, it doesn't make sense right now. But I'm pretty sure in the War Within, Destroy is going to be so much more powerful. So that's how it works. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when a character gets a super cool visual change in the game, honestly, almost every time the character gets broken. Every time. It gets so freaking disgustingly OP, and then it gets nerfed, but it stays like super strong. So when this happens, just pay attention. When a character gets a new visual update, usually the character gets super strong. Destroy in the War Within is getting some insane visual updates, okay? You're literally gonna be able to summon demons, which are going to cast Chaos Balls. So that's a pretty cool visual effect. So I'm guessing that Destruction will be a lot better in the War Within. Let's hope, because honestly right now it sucks. Oh, Demo Warlock most likely will be alting this character for sure. I don't know what it is, and by the way, I'm repeating myself right now. When a character can actually spawn NPCs like demons or monsters or pets, and you can like smack someone with it, like having a bunch of characters fighting for you, okay? It makes me go crazy, like dopamine rush. Like, it's insane what's happening in my brain. So hopefully Blizzard keeps that direction in the War Within, because being able to spam demons everywhere, that was so much freaking fun. Restoration Chamois, I don't know what it is, dude. This spec has no appeal, man. It literally has no appeal. I can't explain you guys why Restoration Chamois does not make me want to play it, but it is fine if you guys want to play it. It looks okay, I guess, in the War Within. I think you can summon some ancestors to heal your teammates, which is going to be basically the same thing as Restoration Druid, but I'm gonna skip on it, man. Restoration Druid, it is going to be a strong maybe. It looks super fun. I don't know what it is. Again, when a character can stealth, it's a big +1 in my book. But just being able to stealth gives you the opportunity to open the fight whenever, wherever you want. You can stay stealthed. If you think that you're gonna die, you stay in stealth, you stay alive. And what's very cool about Resto Druid is that oh shit button, okay? It's called Tranquility. Whenever you're in big trouble, you are 1,000,000,000% sure to die, you press Tranquility. It heals you, it heals your allies, it makes you immune to all CC. So it's very great. And let's compare what Chamois brings to the table, okay? Spirit Link Totem. Okay, the ability that everybody in the whole world plus your mom ignores completely. Nobody gives an F about Spirit Link totem ever, okay? Nobody respects that cooldown, so that's another reason why I won't be playing Resto Shaman unless they switch that ability. Just like get rid of it. I mean, it's useless at this point. It's really good when people care about it and are smart enough to stand in it, but when they ignore it, it's totally useless. So rip in spaghetti, Mr. Resto Shaman. And then for the last one, yes, Balance Druid, I will be maining the heck out of that character. I'm sorry, boys, that was unfortunate. That character is super fun. You call down stars from the sky. You literally deal so much AoE damage. It's always one of those top specs in solo queue arenas, RBGs, Battlegrounds, whatever, you name it. It's always one of those top specs. It looks great. You spam all of your keys, basically, and you deal huge damage. A lot of fun. You can stealth, you can pretty much do everything, you can heal. That's the character that does everything good. Like, I don't know what it is about Boomy, but that character is always super fun. But in the War Within, okay, disclaimer, it is going to be looking pretty much just like in Dragonflight, which is a huge letdown. Not saying that it's bad, it's just like I was hoping that they would get an insane rework, but honestly, it looks exactly the same. So we're going to be playing Balance Druid exactly the same in the War Within as it is in Dragonflight right now. Maybe they did not have the time to work on the character, maybe they're planning on updating the visuals or something, but as of right now, it looks pretty much the same. So, oh boy, I'm gonna miss space in my Warband party, boys. I mean, I've got way too many mains. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, share this video and my other videos to whatever, anybody, man. Your mom, your dad, your friends, your pet turtle, I don't even care at this point. I want to play the War Within. I don't care about anything right now. So let me know down in the comment section which character or characters you're gonna main and alt in the War Within. I really hope you guys are hyped about this new expansion. And thanks for watching. See you in the next one. This was Clunky Dude, gentlemen.